Welcome back. This week we talk about the Olympics. The Pope's cracking down on AI-generated sermons. The Pentagon is battling with AI companies over what they can do with technology. A Kentucky man is arrested for defiling a dead deer. A woman that vanished 25 years ago, only to be found alive and well. A man arrested on manslaughter charges after surviving hiking expedition without his girlfriend. And in this week's Am I the Asshole? How can adding spice to a meal cause a family fight? We'd like to thank our subscribers: Mark Stadler, Kylie Gangwish, Colby Jordan, Chantel Stadler, Kevin Garahan, Andres Vias the God, Colton Zamersla, Pantera Girl, and Rusty J. Lugnuts III. And away we go.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back, kids and coaches, to another episode of West of Nowhere. I am Levi.
And I'm Shane.
And once again, we are brought to you by Timber Tough, Bob Cedar flavored, which is hilarious. I did not know that this was the box that I had sitting here, and I was serenading Shane as he worked through his weekly technical difficulties with some Bob Seger. So pretty fun.
I didn't get to hear any of it, so there's that.
I mean, you just weren't paying attention. It's fine.
I couldn't hear you.
I was just doing it like as we were like talking, and you're like,
that wasn't the same. No one else could see it, but the way you were singing when you knew I couldn't hear you, way different.
I was just making noises until I knew you could hear me.
Okay.
And
that's crazy.
I was getting into it. That's what I look like when I'm driving around.
I always wonder that when you pull up to the light and you're fucking in a song, just giving it all you got. Do people look over and go, "The fuck"?
I hope so. I'm just fucking pocket full of sunshine in my heart out, and
pocket full of sunshine in my heart out.
Take me away. Yeah. Yeah. I got pipes like that. What's up? So, no, today was actually somewhat decent when I got off work. It was like 40 something, which doesn't sound great until you realize it's been negative 10 for the last 3 months average. So, not really. That seems aggressive, but still, it's been cold. And then it like goes away for a second, and it's like, hey, it's 20 degrees, and we're like, whoa. And then it's like, it's actually 3 degrees now. So you got excited. We have to take away temperature. And today, it was 40 something. Had some oldies on, which is pretty normal. But I like listening to oldies and then like driving by people who are clearly older than me and like seeing their reaction because they're not used to hearing those songs like yelled at them by some random younger person. So I like to give them, give them a little bit.
Yeah.
Give a little bit. What if we just sang the whole episode?
I don't have an auto-tune button on this soundboard, which now I want one so that we can.
That would be pretty fun. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just ready for spring. I'm ready to mow my lawn. Is that crazy?
Oh, speaking of shit that like you get excited about now that you're old.
Yeah.
I ordered a new bed frame. And I'm fucking so excited about it.
Tell me all about it. Where the handcuffs go?
That's a later on attachment. But the back of the headboard has a shelf with built-in LEDs and a built-in power strip.
What are you going to put in there?
Books that I'm not going to read anymore.
Nice. You going to put like the Kama Sutra there?
Yeah. You know what?
Press all the dudes that come over?
The Anarchist Cookbook, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Fucking Ted Kaczynski's manifesto. That would actually be pretty funny. I don't have it pulled up, but there's deep literary analysis going on several of the Epstein photo drops have like his office and bookshelves and stuff in the background.
Yeah.
And so there's people that are like analyzing it. I didn't pull it up, but it just made me think of that. Like, I wonder what kind of weird shit that dude's been reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, not been reading. Had read.
Did you see that old Bill himself, I guess, went on oath saying that Trump was never involved with fucking Epstein. I was like, that doesn't prove anything.
I have never. Yeah, that fucker lies under oath all the time, dude.
Yeah.
I did not
on,
have
people.
sexual relations with that
With
woman.
that woman.
I wanted to, but I did not. I did not inhale. I puffed. Depends on what your definition of is.
All right. I know that's not the same, but still.
No, definitely different, but it's fine. Hey, you want to hold this cigar for me? Okay. So, yeah, him and old Hillary did a deposition
Ooh.
behind closed doors, and then fucking dipshit McGee, Lauren Boebert, took a picture in the middle of it and posted it on Twitter while they're supposed to have this closed door fucking hearing. Like, and she's like, why not? I fucking hate her. Like, it's crazy how Marjorie Taylor Greene has like won back some respect because she's like so vehemently like, you are fucking covering up this Epstein shit. And Lauren Boebert is just like, I can handle the crazy pants on my own. Thank you very much. And yeah, so let's get some comments going.
Let's go.
Let's get some comments. Kylie Gangwish says this was a terrible movie choice, Shane. So I don't even remember what the movie was. It was
Unicorn.
Yeah.
Which, if you keep reading, somebody was like, no, it has a cult following.
Yeah, that's what everybody says about bad movies. I say that as somebody who loves like Biodome and like just some really shitty movies, so don't be offended by that because
Oh, dude, Biodome is so good. That's such a good movie.
it's fun. It's not a good movie.
I think
It's
it's a
fun
good
though.
movie. Like
It's-
Biodome, Encino Man.
Dude, Encino Man is a masterpiece.
What's the one where he's
Son-in-Law.
son-in-law? That's a
Yeah.
fucking great movie.
Have you seen In the Army Now?
Yes.
That one's not as good, but still
Yeah.
pretty fun. Yeah, man. Pauly Shore. I was watching Kill Tony the other day, and he just kind of like walks out on the stage sometimes, and he it's pretty funny because it's Pauly Shore. Fucking guess he just gets to do what he wants, and so he's like talking at the panel,
Yeah.
and they're giving him shit, and he's like, "Listen, I made movies that entertained America for so many years, Tony." It's like, yeah, you really did. You practically raised me. Classic. Really funny. Just this evening, just earlier this evening, I was hanging out with my brother and his wife and kids at the McDonald's playset thing.
They still have those in.
Some of them do.
Okay.
So this one does, and we were hanging out, and then there's like, oh, this is gonna trip you out. So in the play area, there's like the playground thing.
The stuff, yeah.
Yeah, with all the climby things and whatever.
And the tubing and the
There's a fucking table that's got an iPad built into it. Not an actual iPad, like a shitty one.
Yeah.
But it's huge and it covers the whole table. And it's got like it's pre-installed games, and there's like knockoff Connect 4 and Rubik's Cube and like all these different things, which is probably better than the games they could have on it, I guess. Like at least those require you to think a little bit. But we're playing or watching my niece and nephew play, and there's like cheese on this one picture thing, and my brother just goes, "The queso is old and moldy," right, from Encino Man.
Yeah.
And my nephew, who is 6, goes, "Where is the bathroom?" It just starts cracking up. I'm like, God, these kids are awesome. So yeah. Okay, more comments. Shane's secret girlfriend says, "It's okay, Levi. Shane never pays attention to me either. It's not just you." Heartbroken emoji. Girl, preach. Can't keep a man entertained. What are you gonna do?
I hope it's a girl.
Yeah, I guess I never really even thought about that. I hope it's Kevin Garahan, like coming back and like some, or Andres Valles the God.
That would be hilarious.
That would be pretty funny. Yeah. So Pantera Girl says, "Oh man, I feel old. The only computer class they gave us was typing in middle school." Yeah, we had like those little. It's just like a keyboard with a little like the crystal displays, the black and gray ones, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't backlit or nothing, but that's where we learned to type, and that was in like 4th grade. And then in 5th grade we started using the computer lab more in the media center, and then in 6th grade there was a computer class, and the lady who taught that, she was crazy.
Oh, okay.
Kylie can attest to this because she was at that middle school for 6th grade, I remember. Mrs. Fisher. And Mrs. Fisher, I don't think this speaks to her very well, but when my brother was in that class, she accidentally pulled up porn.
I love that.
He's 5.5 years older than me. When I was in that class, she accidentally pulled up, like, she's so bad at using computers. Why are you the one fucking doing this? Yeah.
I think she's a predator.
No, she's just a dumb old lady. And then she would get so mad about everything. It was great.
Okay.
She'd just get worked up. And I don't think she had a very good patience limit because her son was disabled and probably required a lot of energy at home. But, like, you can't blame us for that, man. Like, you can't get a bunch of sixth graders, like, letting them know that there's cracks in your armor, lady, because they're ruthless.
Dude, every morning with her coffee, she set a revolver down, put one bullet in it, spin that bitch.
Not today.
And then pull the trigger and it wouldn't go. She's like, I guess I'm going to work.
Fucking deer hunter or whatever. Glitter Lizard says, did y'all hear about the study commissioned by Moms Across America finding that MREs and military cafeteria food both have extremely high levels of heavy metals and pesticides? I assume they released it without peer review to create public urgency so it wouldn't be made to disappear before it could be acted upon. Maybe, or people just kind of knew that already. Because, like, I mean, you did the Razzes, right?
Yeah.
And, like, the not for human consumption on the fucking boxes and shit.
Yeah, for prison, and then the other ones were like for prison or military only.
Yeah, for prison and military use only. Like, fuck yeah. All right. So I think that there's a good portion of the population that understands that they're not great, but they get you where you need to be, So, yeah. Pantera Girl does her best to paraphrase Ozzy Osbourne. She says, not a wine or beer drinker. Pass the whiskey, please. So,
ooh,
wine is fine, but whiskey is quick.
In the comments, put your favorite whiskey. I want to know. And it better not be Jack Daniels or Jim.
I bet it's something real. Yeah, she's generic? Pantera Girl, dude. Like, it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. And then last comment is Pantera Girl again. She says, to continue with the alien subject, I hope we are going to get into that. Trump has now asked for all the files about aliens and UFOs to be declassified and released. Wonder why? Yeah. Seems weird.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
of aliens and stuff, one of the guys from Intercepted Signals wants to come on and talk about alien stuff going on in pop culture right now. So,
all right,
look out for that one.
Yeah, I'm excited. Here's the thing. I don't disagree that there are aliens that probably exist. Do they exist in the form that we have decided with media and stuff? No. But I talked about it, I think it was like a year ago, because I remember it was one of the few TikToks that we've made, talking about the deeper conspiracy theory with aliens is that we're running out of wars to fight. There's like less and less wars to fight on Earth, so now we have to basically trick the people into justifying still having the military-industrial complex. So we're just gonna say there's aliens out there and get people to go, fuck yeah, we gotta prepare so that they can still keep making money when people are less and less likely to have wars. Not that they're going away completely. Looking at you, Iran. But you gotta justify spending buku bucks and all the things all the time. So, anyway, if at any point during this episode you want to call us super hot or stupid or both. Either one will make Shane come. So go to the YouTube, go to the comments, type it in, whatever you feel like doing. Let's see where to begin. Hey, the Olympics are over. Pretty exciting. I had a lot of fun watching all the clips of that girl ice skating the shit out of some stuff. She's very talented. I went to the ice rink with my brother and his wife and kids, and I had to use the little fucking thing because I apparently have zero balance on skates in my old age now. So I respect it. I respect the game. Like speed skating, ice, like free skating are some of the most impressive things to me. When they're like doing the backwards skating, my fucking brain short circuits. I'm like, I can't even go forward. You just doing spins and backwards and shit. Of course, they've probably ice skated at least 3 more times than I have. So
yeah, easily.
What's crazy is I rollerbladed to school several times. So it's like I used to be able to, but you get older and your balance shifts and your center of gravity is substantially different. It's all in my butt now. So just carrying around this fucking wagon.
That dump truck of yours, dude.
That's right, dude. Anyway, did you see the fucking FBI chief Kash Patel partying with the men's hockey team after they won the gold?
Hey, I don't see anything wrong with that.
It's so crazy to me because I've watched several movies, listened to several documentaries about Herbert Hoover, and that guy. Or J. Edgar Hoover, not Herbert. Herbert was the president. J. Edgar Hoover, the FBI, the first FBI guy, the fucking one that was like, we're going to bug everybody. And if they say anything slightly bad about America, we're going to make them look like communists. And that's what he did. Literally fucking everybody. He had dirt on everybody. Also, may have been a homosexual. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for the time... He was a little bit of an outlier. Didn't have a wife, never married, never had a girlfriend. It's weird. Anyway, I think that his like massive amount of blackmail was just in case somebody found out about him. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you may have seen me taking a little too long of a gander at the Olympic runners, but you haven't seen me partying with the hockey team. Basically, what I'm trying to say is the head of the FBI used to mean something, and it feels like it doesn't anymore. Because this guy is, like, not doing fucking anything. Like, he is using federal planes to go see his girlfriend's concerts, and then, like, going to the Olympics in Milan, in Italy. You know what's not in fucking Italy? The Epstein files. And you know what also isn't in Italy? That fucking news lady's mom that got kidnapped that, like, nobody's trying to fucking solve. It just seems like there's other shit we could be worried about. And I understand it's a great moment. We haven't won gold in hockey since the fucking Miracle Games. So, like, long time coming. Cool. But don't you think that these guys are going to get enough celebration when they get their McDonald's at the White House?
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want them partying too hard so they fall asleep for their big meal. But, it is what it is.
I'm just saying, if McDonald's is good enough for the president and the hockey team,
it's good enough for me, baby. And that's our next sponsors. Can you lie about somebody sponsoring you? Is that legal?
I think...
Feel like it'd be fun.
For legal reasons, that's a joke, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, like it's clearly a parody. Like, we're making fun of how people go from like serious topics to ad reads. That's what we're doing. So, yeah, you tell him. And he just yawned real hard because it's normally our bedtime right now, and he's like an old man now.
Yeah.
And I've noticed this in the last few weeks. I've been staying up a little later because I'm waking up later in the day, so I'm like, okay, well, I can shift, right? Stay up a little later. Yeah. And then Ragnar's just like starts pacing around and shit. I'm like, fuck, sorry, dude. Thought this was my house. Guess not. Anyway, Pope Leo, you're familiar?
Familiar.
Okay. For those of you who don't know, he is the president of Catholics, and he has issued a statement to priests to stop using AI to write their sermons.
Why? Here's my thing, right?
I don't want to see your thing. Put it away.
That book has been around for so long.
Yeah.
I don't think you're doing it any different at this point.
That's my thing is, why do you need AI to write it? I feel like you guys should know it pretty well. You honestly should just be able to go out there and fucking do a completely improv like sermon, honestly, you know, if you guys cared about your craft at all. Doesn't seem like they take it very serious, J-Star. You better talk to them. So
we're gonna next week we're gonna do an episode where AI plans out everything we say from start to finish.
I'm not being a part of that. You can find a different show. Yeah, well, AI broke my heart this last week, so
broke your heart.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about it, but since we're on the subject,
oh, okay.
I entered a competition.
Oh shit! You wouldn't have to talk about that.
And it was an artistic designing competition, and I'm not gonna say what it was for, but I was pretty happy with what I did. And seeing the finalists of this competition and several of the things in the competition used AI for sure. Like it's not like obvious in the way that it's bad, but it's obvious in the way that it just looks the same as all of the other places that are using AI for this specific type of thing.
Okay.
And I was just like very upset about it because I don't know how many hours I put into mine, but it was a while and it made me sad, but that's okay. I'll just swap their faces with ours and we'll call it a day. Then we can...
Hey, throw it on a shirt?
Maybe.
New merch, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, let's go.
Yeah. Other AI-related news, while we're also on the topic, the Pentagon is doing some weird stuff. They're trying to, decide what AI they want to use and whatever, and their demands for some of these companies are pretty interesting, not really shocking to the general public because, Edward Snowden exists, so we know that the government has been spying on people for a long time. But in the latest deal, the Secretary, which is arguably a lady's job, of Defense, Pete Hegseth, has given some AI companies some very specific things, demands, if you will, to be part of the U.S. military integration, right? One of the companies is Anthropic, which is their AI model is called Claude, and it's probably one of the more intuitive ones. It doesn't I don't know if you've seen the conversations with ChatGPT, but it's you're right, and then it just repeats what the person said, and Claude seems like it's actually trying to give you it might be on the level of Ask Jeeves. It's giving you some real good information. So, it's Ask Jeeves. Anyway, the Pentagon and Hegseth specifically are wanting Anthropic to basically sign a contract that will be permitting its AI to be used for all lawful purposes, which... Right. Lawful sounds great, right? Because, the law. But who gets to decide what? So that's where their thing is. They're we don't want you to decide what that means. We're going to draw a line in the sand. We don't want you to, make these decisions. And the Pentagon's not pumped about it. Hegseth's not pumped about it, which feels weird, but also obviously the Pentagon has their reasons for what they want in the things they use, but this very public, and this guy's done this before where he called all the generals and shit to that fucking thing so he could be look at me, I'm big boy. He's having this public argument with this company, and they're like, we don't want you to use our AI for weapons per se. You know, like, we don't want you to use it for this kind of thing. Like, that's not part of our values as a company and not what we're trying to do, whatever. And it's into this weird spot where it seems like, instead of it being like, hey, the government's trying to get this contract and they want to, you know, make sure it's shored up and this is what's going to happen, it seems like there's a bid for controlling them in general. So
Yeah.
naturally, so that's fun, pretty fun stuff. Man, all right, let's get some lighthearted news. How about some hey, did you know headphones make you gay?
What?
Did you know headphones make
Like-
you gay?
Bluetooth or wired?
Just headphones.
Okay.
One of this guy on the internet, he's an influencer. Weird. He shared a study, which, you know, anytime anybody shares a study about something that leads to that makes you gay, it's usually taken severely out of context, but it's super funny. So this guy shares this study that examined possible toxic chemicals in 81 different models of European-made headphones, and basically connecting the chemicals used in crafting these to different hazards and health and things. Now, he's essentially like, well, it's not any imminent danger, but it could ruin your wiener and make you like dudes now. So, like this, so this is an excerpt from this article. It says, while these products do not pose an acute or imminent danger, the cumulative and synergistic effects of chronic exposure to these chemical classes pose a long-term risk to public health, and lists some alleged long-term effects of using headphones, including cancers, reproductive issues, and chronic diseases. And then this guy posts, Dutch scientists, your headphones make you gay. Which is exactly what they said, because, you know, reading. So, not to be outdone in terms of lunacy, we got another crazy guy in the news, not from Florida. So, kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Would you like to guess where he is from? It's in the United States.
Let's see. Crazy. Is it still in the South?
Yeah.
Alabama.
No. Kentucky.
I was close.
Yeah. I mean, basically. You said the South, which honestly was right. Man arrested after allegedly engaging in sexual activity with a deceased animal.
Oh, I seen this article. That's crazy. Yeah, go ahead.
Dead deer. He found a dead deer on the side of the road. He said, "Oh shit!"
He hopped out of his jacked up Ford with his little
Damn, girl.
Natty shirt on.
What's she
rubbing his
doing
nose
around
on it.
here?
Don't mind if I do.
You got a purty mouth. Okay, I watched Deliverance too many times. So that's crazy. That feels like too far, baby. Yeah. Well, not a lot to do in Kentucky. Hero of the week goes to this lady. Hold on, I gotta find her name. She doesn't have it. Michelle Smith, which is the most generic fucking name ever.
It sounds made up.
Out of focus again. Ugh. I'm part Bigfoot. Anyway, Michelle Smith was reported missing December 3rd, 2001.
Okay.
And has been found alive. 24 years later, she went missing while Christmas shopping, which December 31st, a little fucking late, lady. Not exactly the biggest issue with this story, but fucking that should have been signal number one. She went missing Christmas shopping on December 31st. Was that before they knew when Jesus was born? She went missing, and then found 24 years later. She is alive and well, and just fucking moved on, started a different family, fucking just decided I'm gonna live a different life, and I appreciate it.
That's some.
Yeah, I honestly like. If it was in a movie, okay. Let's be honest, it would be a Lifetime movie, and there's no way it wouldn't be. And she'd be out at the mall, right, shopping. Oh, it says right here, left home to go Christmas shopping at Kmart. God, this story is old. Okay, so she's like in the parking lot at Kmart, and she's looking at this list of like Christmas wish lists. 2001. She hears Shania Twain on in the radio. That doesn't impress me much, and she crumples up the list, throws it out of the first station wagon, and drives off, and then starts a new life because she realized that her kids are fucking lame because their list was like dumb shit that's been out for 20 years. I want a light bright
Polly Pocket.
Fucking grow up, dude. It's 2001. There's a PlayStation out right now. These kids are fucking lame. I don't want them anymore. So that's what I imagine happened. I don't know that it is, but feels right. Last story, real quick. Kind of fucking crazy. So this guy is he's a mountaineer, and he has been found guilty of gross negligence, manslaughter, because his girlfriend died while they were hiking in Austria's highest peak.
Ooh, okay.
She told him to fucking leave. She was like, I'm not going to make it. You're going to make it. Go. Like, and they're like, you fucking piece of shit. So that's pretty crazy to me. But also, like, how do you prove that she said that, I guess?
Yeah.
That's still pretty funny, though. Like, I don't know. I feel like you take some risks when you decide to go fucking climb mountains. You are aware that something could happen. I mean, Mount Everest has, like, a famous pair of boots to keep people on the right path. So, like, we know people died doing this.
Yeah.
Hey, is this guy being blamed? Like, that you should chalk it up as, like, well, she rolled the dice and fucking lost. So, but she did tell him to leave, and he stated that he was gonna lie down. Like, she got hurt, he was gonna lie down with her. She was starting to get hypothermia, and she told him go, and that her doing so saved his life. It's great. It's fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got.
All right. Well, now for the most,
Ghost.
It's not Ghost. Fuck you. All right. Here's your first actor, Earl Bowen.
Never heard of him in my life.
Lies. You have. It'll make sense in a second because I'm pretty sure you're gonna get this one. All right.
All right.
Dean Joseph.
Oh, okay. Fucking Hank.
Joe Morton.
Okay.
Robert Patrick.
Hold on. Wait. This isn't where it's not going where I think it's going, is it?
It's probably going where you think it's going. Ready? Linda Hamilton.
Oh, Terminator 2, baby.
Damn it. And just so you can see the fifth one, Edward Furlong.
Oh,
Time
man.
has not been good to him.
He has aged gracefully.
Very, very gracefully. Terminator 2, Judgment Day.
That's right. Did you know that Edward Furlong was in a really shitty adaptation of The Crow?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's tough. It's very bad. Like, if you just look at the picture, like if you just type his name in and then type in Crow and see the fucking cover, it's rough. So, hold on, I got it pulled up. Don't move, I got it.
Okay.
Don't even fucking look, dude. Or, well, you have to look, I guess. But
Oh. Ugh.
yeah, how you feel about that?
Not great about it, I'll tell you that.
Pretty good.
I've definitely seen that too. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah, your fucking mind probably tried to suppress it. Forget about this. Please.
If you want to have your, and you might already know this because you know weird shit like this, but in the opening scene of The Lion King,
What?
yeah, that song is saying, "Look, it's a lion! Oh my god!"
No way.
Yeah,
I guess I never really even thought about the words.
well, I mean, it's in
fun.
another language, but
Well,
when
yeah.
you translate it, it's "Look, it's a lion! Oh my god!"
That's hilarious. But I mean, it is called The Lion King, so I get it. Man, not to derail this even more, but I gotta tell you, I rewatched Lion King last week
Yeah,
for the first time in a long time. Banger. But Scar's musical sequence where he's telling all the hyenas they're dumb as fuck and they need him,
yeah.
but he also needs them to do the thing. Man, fucking banger. That song goes so hard. And Jeremy Irons' voice is just it's just suited for evil. Like
Yeah.
he's just got a fucking great evil villain voice,
Yes.
which is why he was a great villain in Die Hard 3.
Yeah.
Whoever the one with Samuel L. Jackson is in it.
Yeah. 3.
Anyway, yeah.
All right.
So
All right. Well, if you made it this far, stop what you're doing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us comments and reviews. If you want to hear your name at the beginning of the episode, like you just heard when you started this episode, head on over to Linktree/wokpod. That's WOKPOD. Our Patreon link's there. If you don't want to give us money, that's fine too. Share us with a friend. If we made you laugh a couple times, share us with a friend. All right. Here we go. Am I the asshole for having and using emergency spices at dinner?
oh, what?
I, 28 male, was raised by my parents to always smile and
Nice.
stomach it when I'm a guest at someone's house. And they serve the food that I don't enjoy. I've carried this into adulthood because I think it's very eat polite. That's a word? I don't think so.
I don't like it.
If I really don't like a meal I'm served, I'll just eat a little bit of it and maybe grab food on the way home. But recently, I was in a store and found little tiny bottles of the spice Tajin, which I love. They were 50 cents, so I got like 12 of them. And now, when I have a bad meal, I just wait for attention to be taken away from me, and I pop a dose of Tajin in, and that masks the flavor I don't like.
Oh no.
Recently, I was at a family gathering, and my aunt served this weird concoction of chicken sausage, peppers, and onions, and a cream sauce on plain white rice. It tasted both bland and weird. So when attention was away, I dosed it with Tajin, but my food had bits in it, and it looked red, so my family noticed, and I had to come clean and explain. My aunt was very offended and asked if I just hated her cooking. I said no, she has made great food. I just didn't like this meal. She asked why I didn't say anything, and I told her I was raised to just smile and bear it when I had a meal I didn't enjoy as a guest. The Tajin was just my way of helping me do that. This made her more upset and started arguing with my parents, so now the whole family is annoyed with me. So am I an asshole?
Yeah, I'd say you are, because here's the thing. You were raised to just grin and deal with it. And you're like, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy fucking sneaky spices to bring to dinner, which is not doing that. So you fucking failed at your being raised to do whatever.
I don't know. I don't agree. I don't think he's an asshole. I think there's because here's the thing though. No one gets offended when you add salt and pepper to
That's a
food.
good point.
So why is it an issue if he throws Tajin on there?
Yeah, I don't even know what Tajin is, but
I'm not exactly sure either.
here's another movie reference. It made me think of the movie Undercover Brother. He's got a fucking, I don't know if you've seen this movie.
Yeah, a little hot sauce. Yeah,
He's got a hot sauce watch where if he's confronted with mayonnaise, he's supposed to squirt some hot sauce on it because, you know, white people love mayo. It's true.
And if
But
you eat mayo, it'll turn you white. Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
I like to pronounce my E's and R's. E's and R's. Anyway, that's immediately as soon as you start talking about it, that's all I can think about because my brain's dumb. But
When he said he bought 12 of them, I just instantly had a picture in my head, and he just puts 12 bottles on a conveyor belt.
one by one.
Even better.
And you know, it's just some old lady that's just tired of everything. She's like, okay.
So this is confusing. All right. So the post got voted asshole.
Yeah.
But the number one comment, I personally feel that adding things like salt, pepper, red pepper flakes, hot sauce, etc. is fine as long as you are polite.
Yeah.
So I suppose I can extend that to the concept of tajin for the sake of this post. But I'm going to vote you're the asshole because what you said, not what you did. I told her I was raised to just smile and bear it when I had a meal I didn't enjoy. That was rude.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You could have just said, I just love spicy food and I found these cute little mini packs at the store. No man is going to go, you know what? I like spicy food and
I found this cute little fucking thing. It just gives it a little flavor.
It's like powdered hot sauce. Do you want to try one? Instead, you told her that you hate her cooking so much you have to bear it. That's fucking rude.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that is fucked up. Also, it would have been here's what you should do from now on. Just carry around the Taco Bell hot sauce packets.
Ooh.
Because they're fun.
They kind of suck as far as hot sauce
yeah,
goes.
but I mean, compared to just eating bland rice and stuff, it's gonna help.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I don't know. Yeah, I guess like the argument does make sense of like, hey, you add salt and pepper. Why is tajin any different? Well, A, it's not real. Never heard that word before in my life. But
in the comments, let us know if you know what tajin is, because I also have no clue.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's an exotic bird off the coast of Madagascar. It's like Anchorman, where he's like, "Correct me if I'm wrong," and then he just says like the most wrong thing about San Diego, a whale's vagina.
It makes me think of those memes from a couple years back where it was like, "Blow me if I'm wrong" or whatever.
Oh yeah,
some kind of sexual thing if I'm wrong, and then they just say wrong shit.
Yeah, I get a couple videos like that every now and then pop up on my feed.
Yeah,
it's usually some nice young woman and
lately I don't know what it is because I haven't been liking them, but lately getting a lot of goth girl, and I'm like, I haven't even liked any of these. Like, where are these coming from?
I like that you caught yourself. You've got my ladies. Am I right? Yeah. About to ask for milk with my burger tonight, so I get you. I don't know. There's this one girl that pops up every now and then, and she's Scottish. And like when I first came across her videos, she was doing this thing where she like trying to get you to smile, and then she had a fucking camera, and like the flash would go off, and she'd be like, "You fucking idiot, you didn't smile." And like that shit was hilarious. And then I saw one the other day. She's like, "Kiss me if I'm wrong, but are you?" And then it was like somebody who I'm clearly not, and I was like, darn. Anyway,
all right.
We'd like it's like being an old man.
We'd like to thank our friends, the Macabre Emporium, the Real Creature Feature, Intercepted Signals, the History Goon, and of course, the Remedial Scholar.
Hey, yeah, that's it. I've had enough. Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Tip your bartender.